Welcome back. Let's take a look now at our market history trade ideas, and I first want to scroll in front of you a chart of looks like about 7 different ideas we've had in the last week that have done very, very well. The first one is GILD, up $1.13 in one trading day since we posted the idea. HON up 93 cents in one trading day. Verizon, VZ, up 60 cents in 2 trading days. Alcoa AA up 55 cents in 2 trading days. The Korea Fund KF up 72 cents in 2 trading days. Goodyear Tire up $1.43 in 3 trading days. And Citigroup up $1.88 in 4 trading days. So these market history trade ideas are really working out. Let's go because we have 4 to talk about today. The first one is Schlumberger. The symbol is SLB. Question: how have SLB shares performed in the past in the period leading up to the most recent 13 quarterly earnings announcements? Answer: according to the history, SLB shows a tendency to rally with a bullish edge that peaks 28 trading days before the previous announcements. The stock rallies in 77% of the cases, that's 10 out of 13 years, by an average of 11% relative to the close 28 trading days before the announcement. The average of the 3 declines is down 3%, and the overall return is 7.5%. So we like SLB. The next one is Capital One Financial. COF is the symbol. Question: how has Capital One Financial performed in the past from the close on the 15th of December over the last 12 years of history? Answer: according to the 12 previous occurrences of this event, omitting any repeat occurrences within 10 trading days, COF has shown a very strong bullish edge that peaks 7 trading days after the event. It rallies 92% of the time, that's 11 out of 12 years, by an average of 6.2% relative to the close on the event date. The average of the one decline is down 1.5%, and the overall return in the 12 cases is 5.5%. The next one is Hewlett Packard, HPQ. Question: how has HPQ performed in the past starting from the close of December 15th in each of the last 38 years of history? Answer: according to the 38 previous occurrences of this event, omitting any repeat occurrences within 10 trading days, Event Edge indicates that HPQ has shown a strong bullish edge that peaks 22 trading days after the event. It rallies 82% of the time, that's 31 of 38 years, by an average of 9.3% relative to the close on the event date. The average of the 7 declines is 3.8%, and the overall return in the 38 cases is 6.9%. So we like shares of HPQ here over the next month. The last trading idea is Norfolk Southern. The symbol is NSC. Question: what's happened in the past to NSC stock when it's crossed below the 50-day average, having gone through a bearish MACD crossover on the same day bonds decline? Answer: according to the 16 previous occurrences of this event, omitting any repeat occurrences within 25 trading days, Event Edge indicates that NSC has shown a very strong bullish edge that peaks 73 trading days after the event. NSC rallies in 100% of the cases, that's 16 of 16 times, by an average of 9.9% relative to the close on the event date. So interesting for Norfolk Southern. Okay, let's go over and take a look at Earnings Edge. I first want to scroll 5 different Earnings Edge ideas that we've posted saying that if you go and take a look at the stock at the time we tell you to buy and the shares are up because the earnings reports come out and it's positive, buy that stock because there's been follow through coming. So the first one we mentioned was OHI. It was up 42 cents in one day. BSC up $6.18 in 2 days. ADCT up 90 cents in 4 days. ALOG up $7.21 in 5 days. And ISYS up $1.56 in 5 days. So this earnings edge really works. So take a look at the chart that I put in front of you, and remember we have 3 different time periods. We have the last 12 quarterly earnings announcement, the last 6 quarterly earnings announcement, and just those December earnings announcement, and we break it into 2 blocks per time period: before the earnings announcement, how the stock performs, and after the earnings announcement. So what we're really looking for are 12 quarter and 6 quarter edges after the earnings announcement, because all of these stocks have earnings coming out today. So one we like is Hovnanian, HOV. Done very well in its December earnings announcements after they come out. They're announcing after the bell today, so if you see the stock up in the after hours, buy it. And then the other one we like is UTIW. It's UTI Worldwide. Across the board, this stock does well. in the last 12 quarters, 6 quarters, and in December, after its earnings report, it does well. So run and take a look at the news right here, right now at UTIW. If the stock's up because their earnings are coming out before the open, buy it. You'll get follow through. All right. Let's take a look at other earnings reports coming out here in the end of December and in January. And we have 4 to first highlight that have done well since we talked about them. CELG is up 59 cents in 3 days. WITS up 55 cents in 4 days. FDS up 76 cents in 5 days. And FLOW up 57 cents in 5 days. So what I'm going to do is put up a chart in front of you, and what we're looking for is 6-quarter and 12-quarter edges leading up to their next earnings announcement. The first one we like is Family Dollar Stores, FDO, has a 6-quarter edge leading up to its December 20th earnings announcement. The next one is Coherent, COHR, has a 12-quarter edge coming up to its December 28th announcement. It's a nice one right there. NUHC, New Horizons Electronics, has a 6-quarter edge leading up to its December 28th earnings announcement. And FSI International, FSII, has a 6-quarter edge going into its December 19th earnings announcement. All right, let's take a look at seasonal edge. These are stocks sorted by their expected return over the next, let's call it 20 to 30 trading days. And then you see the likelihood in the odds column. So the one that we've talked about so often was up another 3 points on Friday. It's GROW, G-R-O-W. It's up over 21 points since we talked about it 16 trading days ago. So if you take a look at the list in front of you, at the top of the list is Harmonic. That's new, HLIT, expected to be up almost 30% or 33% in the next 31 trading days. That's happened 91% of the time in the past. Thoratec Corporation, THOR, expected to be up nearly 28% in the next 21 trading days. That's happened 18 out of the last 21 years. That's 86% likelihood. MicroStrategy, MSTR, expected to be up just over 27% in the next 29 trading days. That's happened 7 of the 8 last years. That's 88% likelihood. And the rest we've talked about before, Emisphere, DOX, VTRU, Rate, all of those are good trades over the next month or so. Let's take a look at the flip side of that and see which stocks have seasonal weakness going into the next week or two. Interphase, IMPH, expected to drop 6% in the next 5 trading days. That's happened 17 out of the last 20 years, or 85% of the time. Coeur d'Alene Mines, CDE, has dropped nearly 5% over the next 2 trading days. That's happened 9 out of the past 10 years. And United Online, UNTD, has dropped just over 4.5% over the past 7 years, all 100% of the time over the next 1 trading day. All right, let's jump over to Commodities Edge. And if any of you have been watching this closely, we were talking about going long the energy like crude oil and gas and short natural gas. That trade's working out and it's still set up here. So take a look at Harbor Unleaded Gasoline, expected to be up 4.7% over the next 11 trading days. That's happened 17 out of the last 22 years, or 77% of the time. Light crude futures are supposed to be up 3.61% over the next 11 trading days. That's happened 70% of the time. The NASDAQ 100 is still expected to go higher by an average of 4.47%. That's happened 70% of the time over the next 20 days. If you scroll down to the bottom, natural gas is supposed to get worse here. It's supposed to drop 10.5% over the next 17 trading days. That's happened 13 out of the last 16 years, or 81% of the time. So keep this trade on, long gas and oil and short natural gas. All right, let's go over and take a look at Currency Edge. The Russian ruble still expected to be up 5% against the US dollar. It's happened 9 out of the last 9 years over the next 7 trading days. The Russian ruble expected to be strong against the euro, happened 71% of the time over the next 14 trading days. If you scroll down to the bottom, the South African rand is still supposed to be weak against the US dollar. That's happened 75% of the time over the next 8 trading days. It's dropped an average of 1%. All right, let's put some charts up here. Remember how Pattern Scan works. We have a partnership with a very large server farm down in Texas, and just a bank of computers. They scroll through every stock, that's 15,000 stocks every night, and look for the most predictive trading patterns, and then we apply about 20 strategies based on trading patterns to that. And we're looking for stocks with strength ratings of 4 or 5, 5 being the highest. So the only one on short-term Pattern Scan I want to talk about is CWS. WST. We've got a trade that's been long for 5 trading days. That's 5 bars, and it's still got a strength rating